Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barrett. Yo, bitch wanna kick it, Jackie Chan. Mr. Joe Shiesty. I can't believe you came to me trash-talking me. I had so much respect for you. You were one of the few players in this league that I respected above all. You were one of the few players that I didn't think would ever be trash-talking me, that I didn't think I'd ever have a problem with. And yet, before this game, you come out and you say things to me that are just absolutely unbelievable. Things that I never thought you would say in a million years. It's just unbelievable the way that you're talking to me. I can't honestly understand why you, of all people, if this was coming from a different quarterback, I would understand. But coming from you? It doesn't make much sense whatsoever. I'm still a little flabbergasted that you even are capable of this aggression you showed towards me. So you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to go out here, put you over my knee, and spank you until you learn your lesson. I'm going to have to teach you the ways of the wise if you don't want to learn. I don't know what got into you. I don't know if being in Cincinnati turned your perception. I don't know what it is, but something got into you, and we need to get those demons out, because that's not you. I know the real Joe Burrow, and the real Joe Burrow would never speak to me with the carelessness that you did. So we gotta get this demon exorcised from you, and the only way to do that is to clap those cheeks on an NFL field. And I think we're going to be doing that right here. As you can see, I've already pushed the ball very easily down the field on your defense. Not surprising whatsoever. And I'm looking to run around. I'm looking to throw it to KP. And he's going to get 2 yards. I thought he'd be more open than that. Let me just figure out what to do right here. 3rd and 1. I am probably going to have to roll out of here. You're really fast. You are really fast. Jeez. I didn't realize how fast you were going to be. That's okay, because we still have a chance to get a first down here. 4th and 1. Trust me, coach. I know you don't like to trust me all the time. You got to trust me here. That was not my fault. All right, that first drive never happened. We never made any mistakes. It was always the coach's fault. He didn't believe in me enough. That's what it was. It wasn't that I made a bad throw or a bad decision to roll out. No. It was the coach not believing in me enough to give me the powers that I needed to score that touchdown. That's what it was. That's the only way it could go. It could never have been my fault. That's crazy. It can't be my fault that we didn't score a touchdown there. Are you kidding me? What do we live in, the 1990s? Blaming the quarterback alone? Come on, man. This is the coach's fault. It wasn't my fault. I gave a perfectly executed plan. And the coach did not deliver on the details. And I bet coach wants us to go for it again. Well, you know what, coach? I'm going to trust you. And if it doesn't go right, you're going to get blamed again because that's just what happens with the coach. He gets blamed when his star player doesn't fulfill his destiny. But I did it because I get the job done. You see that? You see how hard I worked for that first down? Tell me another quarterback that's going to work that hard for a first down. And that's your fault, coach. You called a bad play. What are we doing, coach? Come on, guys. Coach put me in a bad spot there. The disrespect that he's given me. And that's going to be coach's fault again. That's 2 holding calls in the first quarter. Come on, coach. Train up these guys better. Tell them to not hold. And I can actually move our offense down the field, but if you're teaching players to hold, there's not much I can do. So get it together. I'm trying to be the best there ever was. I can't do that if I can't move the football with Coach freaking Holden. Luckily for him, we're going to go for this again, and we're going to try and score this time because that's what we do is we score touchdowns, especially when it's JSN. Go. Oh, he got tripped up at the last second. I thought he had it. Right there, but he doesn't get it. That's okay, because I'm targeting KP. Corner of the end zone. Touchdown. KP. Juice and KP like peanut butter and jelly. You know what? We've kind of neglected Mr. Mixon here, so let's give Joe some carries. And maybe that's why we've neglected him. What was that? The offense absolutely doesn't care about the running game, I guess. So I guess I won't care about it either as I launch one. And you see, that's just the connection that me and Jahan have. It's like telekinetic. He knew what I was going to do before I even knew what I was going to do. That's how good we are. And now we're going to look at KP, middle of the field, throw it right at his face. Touchdown, peanut butter jelly time. And you know what? I might even go for it again because there is no rest for the weary. We're going to throw that to Stefan, and Stefan is going to get a big-time carry. It's about time that he actually catches a pass for me. I don't know what the coach is doing, man. What is he teaching in practice? We're holding all the time. We can't get healthy. Our offensive line go down every single game. I'm not sure what the problem is. Unbelievable. It's a disgrace. We're a disgrace of an organization because of our head coach. It's just what it is. He doesn't know how to coach players. Keep them away from injuries. Keep them away from penalties. It's a little disgusting. The fact that he can't do it. You might need to shop around, look for a new coach. And another injury. I mean, come on, guys. I didn't know we were made of glass. What's happening here? 2 offensive linemen down in the same drive? I mean, what's going on? We're shattering like little trinkets. It's a good thing I'm not the injured one. That's going to be KP, and that could be number 3 for him, and it will be peanut butter jelly. Me and KP. I think it's pretty safe to say that we are putting the boots to Joe Burrow and the Bengals. I think he's going to learn to eat those words. He never should have opened his big mouth. Because you know what happens when they open their big mouths against the juice man? They usually get shut pretty quickly and pretty emphatically. And that seems to be what is the case here. You can't step up to the juice and expect to have an easy fight. You know what I always say? Don't hunt what you can't kill. And it seems like Mr. Burrow is doing exactly that. He's hunting something that he knows and the entire world knows he can't kill, but yet he goes after it time and time again. Because I think he's scared that his throne atop the AFC is about to be relinquished to me. 15 seconds on the clock. I think we go KP again. He's just the most dominant force of nature in NFL history. But instead, he doesn't even want to try. He doesn't even want to try to give me a chance for another touchdown. I got to get that a little quicker, and that's going to be it. Easy does it. Easy does it. Now that I've already gotten KP a big game, we might as well keep going with it. See how much he can get. Although I've got Jahan right open there. I can't deny me some Jahan, that's for sure. Let's give this ball to Joe so that I can get out of here. I want to get out of here. I want to go into the locker room before this game is over. I want to sit on the bench, and I want to drink my Mountain Dew Code Red, not sponsored. That's all I want to do. But before that, I got to throw one to the heavens. KP, big time catch once again. And we'll go to Joe again. Give it to him, Joe. Okay, so he doesn't do it there. We'll go back to him. Hit him with it, Joe. Oh, what are we doing, offensive line? You're killing me. Absolutely killing me. Killing the vibes. You can't be killing the vibes like that. Throw that right there. Oh, off the hands of Jahan. That rarely happens. I know I throw a bullet, but off the hands of Jahan? What are we talking about here? Let's see if KP, if we adjust him to have a post route, see if he can win. He does. Back of the end zone. Easy money. Touchdown again. We're having KP have a day. Peanut butter jelly. All right, let me put one more touchdown on the board, and then I'm getting out of here. There's no business left for me here. I don't need to be out here. I've already said my piece to Joe Burrow at the halftime locker room. I did it all. I did everything I needed to do. I came into Cincinnati. I cooked the Bengals. There's nothing really more left to be done. They don't stand a chance. Joe is just not a good enough quarterback. He's clearly not better than me. We've proven that time and time again. And now I'm going to try and get this first down without the boys yelling at me. So if I can do that, then all things will be forgiven. And I'm going to do it myself. Give me that first down. That's what I'm freaking talking about. And yeah, I'm using timeouts in the third quarter because this is my fourth quarter. I'm not going to be here for the fourth quarter. I'm going to be sitting on the bench. Let my backup do the talking. I'm just going to heave one to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. KP, you cannot drop those. What happened? Where do we go here? We go Jahan. That probably should have been picked off. I didn't know that your safety had bricks for hands. Cincinnati, come on, figure it out. You probably should have picked that off very easily. Oh, that didn't work either. That one didn't work either. See, you know what we got to do? We got to go for this on fourth down because none of my guys want to seem to get open, create any sort of separation. They got to make me work for it, and I don't respect that. And they're making me work in the fourth quarter? You're making me work in the fourth quarter? I didn't know I was still a rookie. Only rookies work the fourth quarter. What are we talking about here? Look at that throw. He had yards of space, oodles of space. Easy. Oh, hello everybody. Welcome back again. Love to see all your smiling faces. Another W in the books. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. So without further ado, let's get straight to it. First up,
Juice, are the rumors true that Joe Burrow has some choice words for you in the pregame?
Yeah, I can't honestly believe it. Like, I was pretty shocked when I got the message. Now, he didn't, to his credit, he didn't go out on Twitter or anything like that or out in any social media and, like, run my name through the mud like some other people have in the past. But I was just, like, genuinely shocked. I didn't really think that Joe Burrow, of all people, had it in him to trash talk me to my face like he did. So when I got that message, when he sent me that message and he said along the lines of, "You're not as good as me, I'm going to wipe the floor with you when we play, and we're going to end your perfect season." Like, it was along those lines. I'm paraphrasing, of course, but it shocked me because I didn't think that Joe really was capable of being jealous or being afraid of another quarterback, being afraid of being undermined by another player. And it seems like he's human like everybody else. He was scared. He saw the writing on the wall. He saw us coming in with our hot streak, our undefeated season, and me being the best quarterback in the league, and he got afraid. He got scared. And the only way that he knew to save his reputation was to try to get in my head. And obviously, you guys saw the product on the field. You saw the result. It didn't work. He didn't play that well, and I played great. So I guess we can squash that question of, is Joe Burrow better than Juice? Probably not, judging by the things that we've done on the field against each other and the things that we've done in our careers up to this point. So I don't know. It just confused me. I was a little shocked, to say the least. Next question. Juice, I guess it's safe to say that even the unlikeliest of players have no respect for you after Joe Burrow, of all people, tried trash talking you. What do you think about that? Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm not surprised at this point. I'm not really shocked. I've talked about this many times over the past couple of seasons, how I don't care what other players around the league have to say. Just the Joe Burrow thing caught me off guard, but yeah, I'm not really shocked at all that no other players have respect for me. They're just jealous is really all that it comes down to. They're simply jealous that they don't have the success, or they don't have the talent, or they don't have the ability that I have. And they're jealous that they're not on a team that's going to go to the Super Bowl. They're not on a team that's going to win the Super Bowl. And they're not on a team that is the greatest of all time. So naturally, because we're human beings, the natural reaction to that is to be jealous and to lash out. And that's exactly what people around the league have been doing all my career here in the NFL. So no, it's not shocking. I'm not surprised by any means. I'm a little saddened that the rest of the players around the league can't get over themselves and can't accept the fact that there is a top dog, there is an alpha male in the NFL, and it is me. But hey, that's just the way things go sometimes. So no, I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked by it at all. But they need to get over themselves, really. Final question.
There's one game left to go, Juice. And if you win it, you'll be undefeated in the regular season. Something only a few teams can even say. Is there any added pressure knowing you can become a part of history if you win and complete the undefeated season?
You know, I wouldn't say that there's any added pressure. There's always going to be pressure when you're playing any game in the NFL, let alone a game where if you win it, you become a part of history and you're undefeated, perfect season, and have a chance to be the only team to ever do that since '72. So there's always going to be that extra pressure. There's always going to be that little voice in the back of your head saying, oh, are you going to be able to do this? You can't do this, all that kind of stuff. But I believe that we've assembled the best team possible. We have the great coaches. We have me, obviously, behind center, throwing the football. So everything just feels like it's come together at the perfect moment. It's a perfect storm, and it's probably going to end in a perfect season. I know that a lot of people would say, don't say that, you're going to jinx everybody. You're going to jinx yourselves. But I don't necessarily believe in that. I'm going to go out there and say, we're going to be perfect. We're going to have a 17-0 season. We're going to go to the Super Bowl. We're going to win the Super Bowl. And then we are going to be etching our names in the history books And it's just that simple. It's not really difficult. So, yeah, that's all I got for today, guys. See you guys next week when we will be undefeated. I will just say it out. It's not a prediction. It's a spoiler. We're gonna be undefeated. So I will see you guys then. We can celebrate then. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. See you guys next week. You know, it's not often that we start the game down. It's not often that I come onto the field and we're already losing. But it looks like that's the case today. It's only sad because it's not going to last very long. Micah Parsons can be the freak athlete that he always is, but he's not going to be enough because I said it last week, and I'll say it again. Don't hunt what you can't kill. And it looks like the Cowboys are trying to be the spoilers to our perfect season. Will they do it? We'll have to wait and find out, but not before I deliver an absolute dart to KP. Peanut butter jelly. Oh, the Cowboys are actually keeping a nice competition here. We'll see who can sustain it the longest. I'm assuming that it's going to be us because over this season we've proven that we can be as dominant as we need to be. So we'll see who's got the stamina, who's got the endurance. Obviously not my offensive line. We don't have any sort of sustained health or stamina. But it doesn't matter because we score so quickly that the offensive line doesn't even need to be on the field, and that's just JSN dropping the football. I mean, come on, JSN. You cannot be dropping passes like that when I'm feeding you easy bread. A duck in a pond would be clamoring for that. But you see how quickly we scored? Light work. Oh, what did I say? I said I didn't think the Cowboys had the stam to compete with us and keep firing. If they wanted to get in a shootout, they didn't have the firepower to hang with us. And look what happened. Their very next drive after we scored and we answered them, they come back and do absolutely diddly squat. But when we come out here and score with ease, I don't want to hear no yelling, no complaining from Cowboys fans. I mean, look how easily Joe's just walking right through the offensive line and defensive line. It's crazy. Absolutely insane, the skills that my boy Joe has. And if he can put it again here, oh, it's just so simple. It's just so simple. And now we go with a little fake spike action here. Get a little creative. There's the fake spike. They didn't see it coming, did they? Can I float that over? Of course I can! Touchdown, Patriots! Light work. I've gotten the advantage now. They weren't expecting me to pull out the tricks. Like the fake spike. They probably thought, oh, is he going to spike? He's really going to spike? What is he, a noob? Nah. I got the galaxy brain on 1,000. Thinking I was going to spike the football. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What kind of idiot do you think I am? I'm just a genius. I'm before my time. And look at that cannon. You see the absolute rocket launcher that I have strapped to my body? It's unbelievable. It's almost not even real. It's almost like it's a video game. It's crazy. The amount of arm strength I possess. I have more arm strength in my right arm than the entire state of of California. It's crazy. And that's going to be Joe. Oh, it's Jover. It's Jover now. You know what? For all the crap I've given the Cowboys so far in this game, I will give them a little bit of credit. They are sticking with us stride for stride, and Micah Parsons is an absolute alien in human form. That was not human, the way that he came around that edge and touched my sack. That was unbelievable. But he did it, and it's 2nd and 22. This Cowboys team is unlike any other team we've fought so far this year. But just like every other team we've fought so far this year, they can't stop KP. He's unbelievable. He's unguardable. And that was a mistake by who else but not me. It's always somebody else's fault. It's never my fault. Because I don't make mistakes. I make money. Look at that. I mean, it's just so simple. Just step back, throw it to KP. He's most likely going to catch it because he's always open. We'll snap it again. I'll roll outside here. I probably had KP actually, but might as well just step up and run and get some extra yards. Got to stretch those legs a little bit. Can't always just stand in the pocket and not do anything. Sometimes got to stretch those legs. Throw that. Oh, look who it is. It's Joseph Manjack. Oh, baby. Go, Joe, go. Go, Joe, go. All right, now that we had the little reunion with Joseph Manjack, we can get back to business and get back to lobbing these touchdowns. Oh, that was a crispy one. That was a crispy ball. Absolutely amazeballs. And we are going to put the throat in throatification right on these Dallas Cowboys. And I'm going to throw this probably to Jahan. He could have it. Or maybe Stephon. Stephon. Touchdown. Easy. Light work. Oh, what's wrong, Dallas? Did you get a turnover? Dak Prescott crumbling under pressure? Shocker. Let's give it to Joe and let him just take this one to the house. Go do your thing, Joe. Show them that it's Jover. It's Jover for all of you. Get that first down. There you go. That's what I'm freaking talking about, baby. Put an exclamation point on this one. This one's over. It's Jover for you guys. I just don't like that guy got injured and stopped the clock. Because now I actually have to run another play with no time. And I'm going to scramble and I might as well get in the party myself. Superman. That's what they call me. The Cowboys are trying to keep up with us, but they just don't have the firepower that we do. No, nobody does. So it's understandable that they're trying to do this. I'm just going to slide down because why the heck not? When I can get free yardage and let the clock keep running, of course I'm going to slide down. I'm not going to step out of bounds. I'm not afraid of contact. Keep that ball with Joe. Look at the cutback. Look at the vision from Joe. Look at the vision from Joe. Unbelievable. The intelligence he possesses is unmatched. And I just continue to cook. I'm like Gordon Ramsay up in this. Absolutely unbelievable. And even Joe is cooking. Joe's like Guy Fieri, cooking with frosted tips. And we're about to score a touchdown here because I said so. Look at that. You see how brilliant of a throw that was? You see how tight of a window? But I always fit it in tight. Can we just cut it out, Dallas? Just give it up? I think you've been beaten. I think you've realized you cannot compete with the level of talent that we have on this team. So just stop it. Stop trying. You're embarrassing yourself. Thinking you can actually compete with us. What are we talking about here? What is this, the 90s? I didn't know Troy Aikman was on this team. Or Michael Irvin or Emmitt Smith. Give it a break. You had your time in the sun. It's my time now. Oh, baby. Oh, my God, that was disgusting. You know what? I'm going to go take my Mountain Dew Code Red Not Sponsored, and I'm out of here. Oh. What did I tell you guys? I told you last week it wasn't a prediction. It was a spoiler. I told you we were going to go out there, beat the Cowboys, and be undefeated. And what do you know? It came true. We are undefeated. The first team ever to go 17-0. The first team since the Patriots in 2007 to be undefeated. It feels so, so good. Oh, man. But it's not done. 17-0 means nothing without a ring, so we got to go do it. We got to be the team that can do it, that can be what the Dolphins were in 72. Do what the Patriots of old couldn't do. We got to go out there and win that Super Bowl, so I can't wait to hear your questions. I'm so excited. I'm assuming they're going to have stuff to say about my records here and all that kind of stuff. Plus, we put up 70 points on those guys, so, I mean, put an exclamation point on the season, am I right? First question. Juice, you did it. You've now become just the third team in the modern NFL to have a perfect regular season. How do you feel? Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I mean, I can't honestly put it into words how crazy it feels to be one of only two other teams that have done this. And not since 2007 has it happened. So, I mean, it's honestly crazy. But you know what we got to do now? I mean, Michael Jordan has said it best. It don't matter without the ring. Like, it don't mean a thing without the ring. So, I know the Warriors, all those years ago, I know that they feel that way. So, we got to go out there and we got to win that championship, or it really doesn't matter what we did in the regular season. I mean, yeah, we can have this record in the history books that we were the first team and the only team so far to go 17-0, but without that Lombardi trophy in our facilities and without that extra ring on my finger, the record in the season up to this point doesn't matter. So, yeah, I'm excited, obviously. We're going to celebrate with the boys, but it don't mean a thing without the ring. So we got to go get it. But first, we got to get through the divisional round and then the AFC title game and then to the Super Bowl. So there's still a big road ahead. But I believe in the boys, I believe in me, and I believe in this team to be able to get it done. So next question.
Juice, I don't know if you realize this yet or not, but we just added up all your touchdown passes this year, and you have amassed an absolutely unreal total of 86. Far and away the most all time, and I think safe to say, no one will ever even come close to it. What do you have to say about this historic record?
Wow, that is pretty crazy. What'd you say, 86 touchdowns? Honestly, I didn't really know that I was on to that kind of pace. Now that I know that, I wish I would have known that earlier so I could try to go for 100, make it triple digits. But 86 touchdowns is just... That's a lot of touchdowns. I can say my arm is a little bit sore at this point, but it's pretty wild. It's crazy. Nobody, like you said, nobody is going to ever touch that. Not in my lifetime, at least. Maybe when they put robots on the field to replace all the human players, or if they get AI to play football in the future. Maybe then somebody will pass it, but nobody's passing it in my lifetime. I honestly can't believe that I got to that point. So this was just a magical season, and like I said earlier, it don't mean a thing without the ring, but I will hold these records close to my heart. I will cherish these records, and I will appreciate the MVPs that come along with it, the Offensive Players of the Year, the Walter Payton Man of the Years, if they want to give that to me. Just saying. But I will cherish these awards and these records, but it don't mean a thing without the ring. So we got to go get it done and go win a Super Bowl. So, yeah, it's amazing. I honestly can't believe I did it, but got to go win that Super Bowl. Final question all the way in the back over there.
Juice, since you're guaranteed locked to win MVP this year, which would be your second in just 3 seasons, do you think you've done enough in your young career to warrant a Hall of Fame bid if you retired?
You know, I'd obviously like to think so, but I can't really say that for myself. Obviously, I'm going to say that I'm a Hall of Famer already. That's just the competitive mindset you have to put yourself in. If you don't think you're going to be a Hall of Fame player, then why are you really even playing the sport? So, obviously, I'd say that I'm a Hall of Fame player, but I understand the conversations, the arguments against me. If I were to retire after this season, if I won a Super Bowl, I'd only have 3 championships. I'd only have 3 Super Bowls. I'd have 2 MVPs, and I would only have 3 seasons of NFL experience. So I understand the arguments against me. The longevity is a very strong argument people have against players like Barry Sanders, but Barry Sanders did enough to get himself into the Hall of Fame. So if I were to retire, I'm not saying I am going to retire after the season, but have I done enough to get put into the Hall of Fame? I'd like to think so, but obviously there's still work to be done, so we'll see what happens. I'd say 3 titles, 2 MVPs, Rookie of the Year, most passing yards in the season, most touchdowns in the season, all these kind of individual records and stuff. I'd like to think that they would consider me for the Hall of Fame, but I've still got some years left on my career, so we're going to find out what happens if I even win that Super Bowl, which I think we will. But yeah, I'd consider myself a Hall of Famer, but I guess we'd have to find out what the voters would say. I'm assuming they would argue against me with the longevity, so maybe we'll just have to put that argument to bed if I go out and win this other Super Bowl. So we'll find out, but I can't wait to talk to you guys after the playoffs, after the divisional round. I'm going to go take a break, take a week off while we watch the bye week and see who we end up playing, or while we watch the wild card stuff. But don't get it wrong. I am still going to be studying film. I'm going to be watching these games, see who we play, and I'll come back to you guys after the divisional round, and hopefully we're celebrating a win and headed to the AFC Championship. But other than that, I appreciate what you guys have done this season, asking these hard-hitting questions. I appreciate all of you, like always, and I will see you guys in the playoffs. Let's go get one. See you guys next time.